A boy once discovered a mysterious door hidden deep in the forest. Driven by curiosity, he crawled inside. In an instant, he found himself in what looked like paradise on earth, a magical world filled with shimmering spirits floating gently through the air. One of them was a tree spirit who, judging by her appearance, clearly hadn't bathed in centuries. Sensing a human presence, she paused. She knelt down and drank from a magical spring, then happily pulled a treasure from her pocket and showed it to her husband, a bubble machine she had picked up during a secret visit to the human city. The boy stared at her strange appearance and instinctively wanted to take a picture. But the tree spirit suddenly glanced nervously toward a wooden house nearby. Moments later, an ancient witch emerged. She was thousands of years old, the true ruler of this paradise. The two tree spirits were merely its guardians. Still unaware of the danger he was in, the boy's attention was completely captured by the bright red fruits hanging nearby. He stared at them hungrily, practically drooling. Suddenly, the old witch cast a spell. Magic wrapped tightly around the boy's feet, freezing him in place. Startled, he dropped the toys that had fallen from the tree spirit's pocket. It was then revealed that the tree spirit had secretly slipped into the mortal world out of curiosity and playfulness. That forbidden act was what had led the boy to discover this hidden realm. Furious, the old witch punished him by turning him into a piglet. Unable to bear the sight, the tree spirit secretly used a magical herb to change him back into a human. However, her power was limited. The spell removed everything, except his pig-like nose. When the boy saw his reflection, he screamed in terror. Trying to comfort him, the tree spirit quickly gave him a wild vegetable to eat. But the boy wasn't interested. He wanted to taste the fresh fruit from the tree. Unfortunately, his feet were still tightly bound with ropes. The tree spirit warned him that the fruit's power was far too strong, especially for a child. Eating it could be fatal. All the boy could do was stare at the tempting berries and swallow his saliva. That night, the tree spirit held him gently in her arms and fell asleep. When she woke up the next morning, the boy was gone. He had quietly escaped back to the mortal world while she slept. When he returned, his friends didn't find his pig-like nose strange at all. They assumed it was just a funny prop. Later, the boy went to the hospital to visit his grandmother, who was bedridden and suffering. Watching her in pain broke his heart. Suddenly, he remembered the fairy fruit from the magical realm. Desperate, he ran back to the forest to find the old witch. But she was nowhere to be found. With no other choice, the boy begged the tree spirit to secretly pick a fairy fruit to save his grandmother. The tree spirit hesitated, terrified. If the old witch discovered the truth, she would beat him to death.